Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to our episode of Project Cars. Today we're racing Road America, location USA. I don't know what that means, but we're racing in the Chevy Corvette. This is the Chevy Corvette C7.R.
Okay, focus on the line. Let's try and make up some ground off the line. Keep it
So let's see how we can do it here today. We're in 8th place. Whoa, car, come on, move along here. I've never raced the Corvette, so it sounds fantastic. It's not as quick as I thought. Okay, maybe it is quicker. It's just a long straight, that's why. I'm like, that seems really slow. And I'm like, no, what? You're already doing 180. Just doesn't feel very fast in this, in comparison to some of the other cars, I guess. So this is the Race USA. I'm not sure exactly where that's supposed to be. That's the name of the racetrack itself, so if it had been, you know, Daytona, I would have known, obviously, but in this case they don't actually say. Wow, that's pretty fast. And here comes a really hard turn up here. I'm going to slow down now before I run into somebody, because I will. Like the last race. Alright, there we go. Whoa, you really got to be careful on those turns. So I've never actually raced. This is the very first time I've ever raced this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Raced this particular car. So I need to be a bit careful because knowing me, I would go off the course very easily. I like how this one and the Cadillac actually both have the little camera there. I don't know if that's because in the race they actually would, just because you need to see behind you in some way, but maybe just because they can't have the rear view mirror at the top there. Alright, that was a good turn, that was a good turn. Oh, that's a long bend, man. That's scary. If you make a wrong turn there, goodness. Wow, those brakes are so powerful. Oof. Whoa, what happened there? Did he hit me in the back there? Yeesh. It's funny, sometimes you don't know if it was your mistake or the guy from behind you hitting you. I've run into that situation more than once where I'm like, is that me? Was that me? Was that him? I don't know. Alright, this is the long straight, I believe. Yeah, this is the long one. So we're up to 230 kilometers an hour, I guess. If that was miles, that would be silly quick. Oh, that's a slide there. Better a lap time invalidated than a crash, that's for sure. I don't know how these cars work. Depending on which, what the level of car is or what type of car is. Sometimes when you hold the brake down, it'll just slide the car. Whereas other times it's perfectly fine to do that. And I think this is one of those cars where it may be fine to hold the brake down without the sliding, but I don't know. It was in my way. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Got in our way there. I thought we were going to get him on that turn, but we didn't. Darn it. Yeah, it's funny, when you have these cars that are like, I don't know what these are called. Oh, wow, really? I can't believe that. Well, that was just enough to slide all over the place. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, it's weird because like some cars will have the capability of being really they're super easy to turn on a corner, and other cars are like, be really careful or else you're gonna like do what I just did there, basically. No, that's not the right way to do it, that's for sure. It's funny, you really, I don't know, the only assist I have on right now is the race line, basically. And that's just because I don't know the races very well. Whoa, really? And it's nice to have that just because, you know, I've never raced this before, but using that race line, I can tell that I should slow down or I should speed up. Like, if you want to see some good racing, like, ah, darn, why did you do that, Iain? I totally just braked on the corner there. That's what happened. That's why I did that. Darn. You were doing so well. Well, not exactly. If you want to see some good racing, check out Bipolar Prophet. He's pretty good. Much better than I am, at least. I just race for fun. That's why I don't do iRacing, because if I seriously did this type of racing, I would be an embarrassment. It's still fun to do once in a while, though. All right, let's see if we can do this. It's funny because, like, you need to have the gas down so you can get around the corner, I find. But you don't want to put it down too much, because then if you put it down too much, you are going to slide. So I tend to, when I'm in a race mode, what I tend to do is pulse the accelerator. I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not. That just seems to be what I do usually when I'm trying to, like, make my way around a turn without, you know, without making a big mess of things. Because if I put it down too much, I find you'll have the back end slide out, which is what I tend to do way too often. And I've never, this car is a bit, it feels like it's one of those cars. Darn, what happened there? Come on now. This car feels like one of those cars where I would do it. The back end would slide out for me way too often. And it has already a couple times, like right there. Alright. Alright, time to drop the hammer now. This is a long turn. Yeah, it's really bizarre. Like, if you let your foot off the gas too much, you actually don't turn it, it seems like. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but what do you think? Go. Now I'm behind these guys again here. And let's see if we can get past them. I don't know if we're going to be able to or not. Not easily, at least. Where's my pit crew? They need to give me some assistance here. Alright, here we go. Oh, you just nudged him. That's what happens when you nudge when you're not trying to. Alright, here we go. Interestingly enough, I don't know if I can look around. No, I can't do that. See that little box there right by the right hand in the camera here? If you... there actually are, like, people who make button boxes like that, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. It was going so well, too. It's because he was right in front of me. I just was a little bit too close. I didn't know how close I was to him. Apparently I was just close enough to nudge him with the nose of the car before I was ready to pass him. That's what happens sometimes. You just get a little too involved and boom. Alright, let's see if we can actually, you know, pass one person. But the car definitely sounds really nice. I hope it's not too loud. But I'll have to listen to it after to see how it sounds. There we go. Nice. Why can't I make that style of turn all the time? I don't know. It comes down to practice always. Same in ATS, ETS, Farm Sim, whatever you're doing. It comes down to practice and how good you are at doing something, so... It's interesting though, some tracks will actually have like a little sign indicating how far it is to the turn. So like, let's say like 50 meters, 100 meters, or feet, whatever it is. but not all of them will. It's kind of weird. I think it might depend on the course. Like if you're playing on a Grand Prix, oh, that's bad. If you're playing on a Grand Prix course, usually I think those are the ones that tend to have the indicator saying, okay, you know, this is how far it is to the next one. All right, make the turn. Don't hit the gas too much. There we go. Coming up on another bend up here. Slow it down a little bit. It's funny though, when I find myself doing, when I'm not doing very well in this game, this is what I end up doing all the time. I end up coaching myself, like telling myself, like, you know, okay, good turn, you know, stuff like that. Especially when I'm recording, I find myself doing that. Because it'd be like, okay, good, slow it down a little bit. I'd like, slow it down a little bit, you know, be careful of this. Whoa. There we go. I don't know, I just find it helps to keep me focused at least. What do you normally do when you're racing, or do you race at all? Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and keep this up. Hopefully we can catch up to the guy in front of us. We are going relatively fast, but I don't know if it's fast enough. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get to the next turn here. That was a second slower. What? What happens when you go off the track just for a second? That's a terrible joke. There we go. Oh, I can see them now. Maybe I can get into 15th place here. There we go. This is a challenging car to drive though, because you really can't get too crazy on the acceleration around the turns, because you will just, the tail end will just slide out really quickly. There we go. At least that's what I found. I don't race much, so that's probably part of it as well. Every now and then I get into a racing mood, so I'm like, okay, let's do some racing sort of thing, so. There we go, slow down. So then I'll pick up Project Cars again. I actually had it installed the other day. Because I got this DLC during the winter sale, and Project Cars wasn't even installed at that point, so I needed to reinstall it, so to speak. It's not too bad. On Steam, you just download it again. Although it's kind of a big game. It's like 20 gigabytes. Nah, we're not going to catch up. No! Got one more lap to go. Maybe I can get into 15th or 14th, I should say. Let's see what we can do. Hey, that was our best lap. See, that's braking just a little bit too late, that one. So that's why they have a little concrete edge there, so crazy people like me, can just go into there. There we go, nice. It's funny, I find myself, I'm the fastest when I'm when I'm behind people. When I'm in front of people, I'll make mistakes. Even when I'm behind people, I'll make mistakes in this game. But it all comes down to, like, you know, a lot of practice. There we go. Keep it in the yellow. I try to keep it in the yellow if I can, but not always. It's not always easy. I find you're on the edge when you're in the yellow zone. So if you make one small mistake, you can easily just go off the track. At least that's how I feel. Alright, there you go. They're within eyesight. Go. Nice. Time for this long bend. Let's see if we can do this. Come up to the straightaway. And then the long bend again. There we go. Good. See if we can carry some speed through these bends without crashing. That is always the key. Alright, there we go. Careful. Eek. I don't know, it's a fun game though. That's why I picked it up. I got it a long time ago now. But it's a nice game because you can just, you know, do all sorts of different types of racing in this game without like a monthly fee or anything. I picked it up on sale. Oh, look at that. They're going to be right in front of us, but we're not going to be able to get past them. Oh well. C'est la vie, I guess. Too many mistakes on my behalf. Nice looking card, though. Good sound, too. Good sound. Alright, folks, that'll be it from your day. Sorry, I was grabbing a sip of coffee there. 14:22. What was my speed in the end? 15. Yeah, we're definitely a little far off the pace there. It's Jean-Yves Merci, I guess would be how you say his name, maybe? Anyways, that'll be it for me for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed that episode of Racing with the Corvette C7.R. My name's Iain Robson. If you enjoyed, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for maybe some more racing. Leave me a comment below if you'd like to see some more racing. Maybe I'll get better. Who knows? Catch you guys later.